Next class in that kingdom fungi, right? That is Bacillomycetes. First class we have learned that is Micromycetes. Second, Exomycetes. And third now we are going to learn that is Bacillomycetes. Which one? Bacillomycetes. So Bacillomycetes commonly we call club fungi. Which fungi? Club fungi. Club fungi here that set ascomycete is another set fungi because set bag-like structure is formed. Here the club shaped structure somehow looks like this, right? That is formed over here, so we call club fungi. And so many club, जैसे that का shape कैसे होता है? In that format somehow over here. So club shape, so many that structures are joined and form one floating body structure, right? So according to that, the name given is a Bacillomycetes. Which one? Bacillomycetes. Commonly called club. Now, commonly known from the Bacillomycetes are mushrooms. You know mushrooms, right? Mushrooms are of so many types. It well known a red color on that one. Yes. Right? So mushrooms, even bracket fungi or the puffballs. Okay. So bracket fungi or puffballs, another is a well-known example is the mushrooms. Mushroom का genus name है Agaricus. क्या है? Agaricus. Mushroom genus name is Agaricus. Mushroom genus name is Agaricus. Next one. First habitat and habit. Grow in a soil on log. Log, you know? Yes. What is it? Bark. Right? Suppose any branch is there or the stem part is there that detached from the parent plant body. So now we call it the log. And tree stump and in living plant bodies as parasite. Example rust and smut. Remember, rust and smut. These are the basically disease name, right? Fungal disease name that occurs on which bodies? Plant. Not for animals. This one for the plant. Wheat rust होते हैं, right? Wheat plant on that. Suppose here the leaf is there. On leaf, this type of dotted structures are formed. This indicates the rust. And वैसे ही format है, उधर बहुत सारे ऐसे format में आ रहे हैं, तो we call this one. Almost they are look quite similar. Minor variations are there. So by the rust and smut, a particular pattern develop होता है in this one due to the fungal infection in this plant. So habitat and habit. Habitat क्या है over here? That is grown in a soil. Next on logs, then tree stumps. It can live as a parasite on plant bodies. Example है rust and smut. Next, mycelium here, transacted. Or as a class in that also branch and sected mycelium. Asexual spore generally not found. Remember, asexual spores in case of Bacillomycetes, that spores are generally not found. But what kind of reproduction occurs here? See, basically three kinds are there: vegetative, asexual, and sexual. So इसमें हमें सिर्फ क्या मिल रहा है? Vegetative and sexual. Asexual is absent. Vegetative है, so that generally occurs through either the fragmentation, that's the fragmentation. Right? Which one? Fragmentation. Fragmentation, clear the concept. Any that the fungal body fragmentation occurs, each fragment grow as an individual organism. Clear? So asexual spore generally not found, but vegetative reproduction is there, and that is in the which type? Fragmentation. Next one. After that, here sex organs are absent. Sexual reproduction का part है. So in that given that the sex organs are absent, but plasmogamy is brought about by fusion of two vegetative or somatic cells of different strains of genotype. So here one thing that vegetative or somatic cell is mentioned over here. Which two? Either vegetative or the which one? Somatic. Okay. So ascomycetes के लिए हमने किया था क्या? First two different fungal hyphae, yes or no? Right? Here also that we got clostridium and fine strain in this way. So since this is but two different that strain, two different hyphae that come close to each other, यहाँ पे जो हमने इसको में learn किया था that extension occur and that especially sex organs. That tells us about sex organs. But here genetically this thing is present that these two hyphae they just come close to each other, right? And then this portion, suppose over here, that will undergo what? Fusion. Right? Directly that hyphae undergoing what? Fusion without forming sex organ, without forming that extension. ये अंडरस्टैंड करना अगर वो एक्सटेंशन फॉर्म कर रहे हैं नहीं सेक्स ऑर्गन्स बना रहे बट अगर एक्सटेंशंस नहीं फॉर्म कर रहे देन जस्ट द जो मेन स्ट्रक्चर सी we have somatic cells somatic का मीनिंग अंडरस्टैंड करो we have somatic cell as well as reproductive cells in our body also human में भी कोई भी ऑर्गेनिज्म इन दैट दिस टू थिंग्स आर कहते हैं वन हायर की बात करें हायर ऑर्गेनिज्म स्पेसिफिकली in that vegetative cells or somatic cell. Vegetative generally used for plants. This word. So, हमारी body में reproductive cells present where in reproductive organs, in case of male testes, in case of female ovary, over that reproductive cells are there. This all body, right? Kidney, liver, brain, stomach, intestine, right? Any organ, any part, skin, over that ये सारे cells को हम क्या बोलेंगे somatic cells which do not produce any gametes. Simple language में अगर understanding चाहिए those cells which produce gametes वो क्या बोलते हैं reproductive cells. This all cells we call somatic cells. समझ में आया? तो यहाँ पे जो ये hyphae है this hyphae will form gametes. Hyphae will form gametes, yes or no? No. Directly that hyphae, the particular cells are there. That cell showing fusion. Hyphae के ही cells. तो ये basically somatic cells ही हुए. कौन से cells हुए? Somatic cells. कुछ particular एस्को में अगर याद हो, so in that this extension will be formed. Reproductive ये बना reproductive cell. कौन सा बना? Reproductive cell. But over here, then remember this is the which one? Just fungal hyphae is there, and hyphae without producing that extension, directly undergoing what? Fusion, plasmogamy. So which cells undergoing plasmogamy? Somatic or reproductive? Somatic. That's why here given either somatic or plant extreme of God use करते हैं Ch.2. Right? This cells will undergo first event is a which one? First event plasmogamy. Now this plasmogamy occurs in this cell. So over here, which two classes are there in the dikaryote phase of the and basidiomyces. Ascomycetes and basidiomyces. Right now we are learning which one? Basidiomyces. So here also we will observe dikaryote. So in this, not other cells of this filament, right? Just in this two cells fusion of the plasmogamy occurs. So over here this cell, बाकी के तो कैसे रहेंगे haploid में? समझ में आ रहा है? पेरिफेरी में कैसे रह रहे हैं haploid. Same on other side, fungal filament other side ऐसे property. Clear? Two fungal filament in that in specific cell that's the karyogamy occur or plasmogamy. Then it leads to which phase? Dikaryote. Now this dikaryote, एस्को में क्या होता था आगे? This one form further that filament, the structure hyphae, right? And in this topmost cell, that fascial, that club-shaped structure is formed over here. Right? And this structure we call bacillium. This structure we call what? Bacillium. And in this one, first karyogamy है. Karyogamy leads to formation of zygote. Zygote will undergo meiosis. Meiosis form four haploid spores बन जाएंगे. Right? Ascospores 8 थे. But now this spores we call bacilliospores. तो वो 4 ही रहते हैं. Right? Bacilliospores 4 in number, ascospores number 8. Because over there one more extra step with mitosis. Once the 4 spores, ascospore form, asco का याद करो. So in that mitosis was there, and due to that 8 ascospores will be. But now over here, यहाँ पे 4 spores बन गए in this bacillium structure. So now we call this are what? Bacilliospores. These are known as what? Bacilliospores. And these bacilliospores are arranged like this over here, right? तो वो exogenous हुए या endogenous? Exogenous. Which one? Exogenous. Bacilliospores here exogenous. Remember, bacilliospores are which one? Exogenous. पहले इतना लाइन क्लियर. Bacilliospores exogenous, right? So in this, see, here the sex organs are present. Absent. In which class of fungi that sex organs are absent? Bacillomycetes. Only which two, that is the vegetative and sexual. Plasmogamy occurs between two vegetative or somatics of different strain of genotype. Next, the resultant structure will form two nuclei in a one cell. After plasmogamy, so dikaryotic, and dikaryotic that gradually form what? Bacillium structure side by side बनेगा, right? Karyogamy occur then in bacillium. After this, see here, karyogamy is your dikaryotes. Then further filament formation. Then karyogamy in that bacillium. Karyogamy के बाद meiosis, because karyogamy leads to zygote. And by meiosis, how many spores will be formed? 4 haploid spores will be formed. So karyogamy and then meiosis takes place in the structure bacillium, producing 4 haploid bacilliospores. Producing what? 4 haploid bacilliospore structure. Right? Next one. The bacilliospores are exogenously produced on the bacillium. ऐसे एक bacillium नहीं है, so many bacillia are there over here. This part over here, right? ये कौन सा structure है? कौन सा organism? Right? So over here in this part, base part में है, right? Here the spores are arranged on the base part. ये जो umbrella shape structure है ना, उसके base part में है, right? So that's why base में है one of the things, right? So base bacilliospore, bacillium, right? This name is given. Over here, so many types of bacillia are there, right? And together, all bacillia arranged in a one fruiting body. Fruiting body we call bacillocard. Fruiting body we call bacillocard. On each bacillocard structure, so many bacillia are present. In each bacillium, which spores are there? Bacilliospores are developed. Exogenously or endogenously? Exogenously. Right? These are also the symptoms of fungal infection over here. Right? ये भी दिख रहा है आपको? ये patterns develop होते हैं generally during the smut. Right? Which one? Smut. ये जो round दिख रहा है ना yellow color में. Right? This is the which one? Smut. over here. Can you become ये ऐसे लिखा है यहाँ पे gills, right? Gills नहीं होते fish के जैसे, but here that which one this bacteria are present and form bacteriocard. Okay. Now each bacterium here that structure given. Bacterium is a diploid or haploid. Bacterium is a diploid or haploid. Bacterium में first karyotype होगा, zygote will form, yes or no, right? So वो diploid है, but उसके अंदर के जो main cells है, topmost one of the right that will undergo what meiosis. So bacterium structure, remember bacterium is a structure. Bacterium is a what one? पहले egg जैसा था, यहाँ पे shape different हो गया, looks like this, right? So now in each bacterium that zygote will form, zygote will undergo meiosis, and by meiosis how many spores are there? 4. They all reach at the top. Very quickly become mature. Become what? Mature. Then they disperse outside with the help of what? Wind current. So जहाँ पे भी वो bacteriospores, right, they lie on the soil or reach on the soil surface and get the favorable condition. They will germinate, and from each spore, can you make out now filamentous process formation start, and by that way, entire new hyphae filament structure is formed, and gradually mature fungus body will be developed. Right, gradually mature fungus body will be what developed. In case of this thing, agaricus mushroom. यहाँ तक पहले किसी को जो डाउट हो गई ना, so bacteriospores are there exogenously produced in the each bacterium, and this bacteria are arranged in fruiting bodies called bacteriophage. Examples are given. One of them is a mushroom, genus name is Agaricus. Then smart disease is caused by Ustilago. Ustilago के लिए याद रखना US. क्या याद रखना है? US. Right? US. Ustilago causes what? Smart. And Xenia, PR. US के लिए क्या चाहिए हमें? PR. Right? US के लिए क्या चाहिए? PR. तो वैसे याद रखना US, PR. US U stands for Ustilago. U के साथ S stands for right. PR. P stands for Xenia. Which one? Which one? And that cause which disease? Rust fungus. Rust fungus, right? So basically, disease का name भी वही है, rust है, common name है. Xenia cause rust. This is उसको बोलते हैं rust fungus. Then Ustilago cause smart, उसको बोलते हैं smart fungus. Common name, right? So ये short में याद रखना PR, US, PR. जनरली स्टूडेंट्स को यही पे भी प्रॉब्लम होता है. अभी ऐसा लगेगा आ गए, बट जब साथ में आएगा ना तब कंफ्यूजन होगा, राइट? सो US, PR. अगर मुझे स्मार्ट फंगस क्यों राइट रस्ट फंगस Xenia. So bacteriomyces is commonly we call chloroform, right? Next in that fruiting body we call bacteriocard. Each in that fruiting body the base main structure we call bacterium. In each bacterium which spores are developed? Spores, and the spores are diploid. The spores are diploid. Clear? In case of bacteriomycetes, dikaryote is absent. Present. In case of bacteriomycetes, sex organs are present. Absent. In case of bacteriomycetes, और थोड़ा हम और एप्लीकेटिव है. In Ustilago fungus, क्या बोला मैंने? Ustilago fungus, the mycelium is branched and septate. True. आपको ये एप्लीकेटिव आना चाहिए. राइट? आपको फीचर्स आ गए. एग्जांपल्स लर्न ही नहीं किया आपने, तो पॉसिबल होगा सॉल्व करना. फर्स्ट ट्रिगर एग्जांपल्स. Right? So in Ustilago fungus, remember mycelium is branched and septate. Right? Next one, in Ustinia fungus, that ascospores are formed. True or false? False. In claviceps, ascocarp is developed. In claviceps, ascocarp is developed. True. Claviceps belongs to in body क्या बनता है? Ascocarp, isn't it? Next, in Yes, agaricus. In agaricus, that is common in mushroom. Mycelium is branched and separated. True. Next, in agaricus, asexual reproduction is present. Okay, not right. Here, the sexual reproduction and vegetative reproduction occurs in agaricus. True. In agaricus, here we have done that this thing. Generally, asexual not found, but it's true vegetative and sexual. Sexual reproduction for that, this fungus need two somatic cells. True or false? Somatic cells are vegetative cells. Clear, residue, mycelius.